Well, hi Cancers! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For our Cancers, what can you expect coming up in your lives? Any advice is very much welcome for this reading. For Cancers, please. For Cancers, what do you need to know? Okay, so we have quite a few. I'm going to put them down in the same order I always do, that they pop out of the deck. There's a Queen of Cups, water sign. You are a water sign, Pisces, so that's your energy up in your highest energy. Ooh, the overall energy is the Lovers. Let's see what's going on there with this very strong soulmate connection. Okay, we have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. The overall energy, Cancers, is the Lovers. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides right there. And it looks like they're trying to hold you together or bring you together. And there's always a reason for that. You may have unfinished business from a prior life, because this is a very strong soulmate card. This is like one of those soulmate cards where there's a spark when your eyes meet, you know. So this is a card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. Wow. Okay, so let's find out why they're there surrounding this entire reading. I have the Queen of Cups in your highest energy. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's. You are Pisces. This is your energy. It's in your highest energy, your very highest energy card. So what you're doing here, male or female, all cards are male or female, is you're trying to peek into those windows on that cup. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. And there's little windows, and inside that cup are answers to love questions, because you know cups are about love in the tarot deck. So here you have questions, you know, about like when will they ever come in, or you know, do they feel the same about me? I don't know yet what, you know, but whatever they are, you have questions about this connection. And what you might not know is this connection is being brought in, or it's already come in and you have questions. Okay? I got to keep reading. Right next to the Queen of Cups and right above the Lovers is the Seven of Pentacles. You've waited a long time for a secure and stable relationship. This is so tediously boring. Waiting and waiting and waiting. That staff's actually holding you up here. So that's probably part of your questions is, where is my significant other? Where is my person? Where? Well, they're right here. And so we know that you've been waiting. We know you have questions about love. And we have the Knight of Swords on the other side of the Seven of Pentacles. This is the most actionable card in the deck. You have your sword for truth and clarity up in the air, and you're rushing forward. So you are not shy about asking the questions. You're not shy about doing what you know, what you think that you need to do for you. So you're tired of waiting. You know, that's the thing, is you want to stop waiting for the person to come in. I have the Knight of Pentacles under the Queen of Cups and next to the Lovers. This is the slowest. Here's the fastest. Here's the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. Right under that Queen of Cups. Love questions. Oh, yeah. Right next to the Lovers. Oh, yeah. You know, it looks like that horse is just standing still, but there is one foot barely in front of the other. And it's bringing the Pentacles. Security, stability, groundedness, you know, commitment. So, it's facing the Lovers. So I feel like your guardian angels and spirit guides, it's almost like you're waiting and waiting and waiting, but they're bringing them. They're coming in. They're trying to make timing and everything fall into place to bring in this lover that is a very strong soulmate. On the other side of the Lovers is the Emperor, and this is under the Knight of Swords. You know what? They may have already brought in that lover. And I think they have, because I think that's why you're waiting. You're waiting for them to make a move for the future. And you're second guessing the love because of that. And I think you're going to take some sort of action, like you can kind of see here, like what is it called? Get off the pot or do something. Well, the Emperor, this is the card for Aries. Aries could be strong in your chart or someone else's. But with the Emperor, they're pretty stubborn. Okay, so your soulmate here is pretty stubborn. Excuse me. They're fixed-minded. It's like when they make up their minds are made up. It's really hard to compromise with them. This is the side that you would see, not everybody, okay? They're very well liked and respected by others, and they might be a leader in their profession. So they just they're hard to budge. They're sitting on that granite throne, and if they've already decided, hey, I'm never getting in a relationship, or I'm never this or that or this or that, well, there's a reason that your guardian angels and spirit guides have brought them in, and I think they're going to weaken. I do. And I think it's going to be because you need more, and you're going to make that known. I have the Five of Swords under the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're picking up your swords of truth and clarity, and you're looking back, and you're letting some energies fade off into the distance. I don't think this is the first time. I think you've waited for this pentacle before. You may have had a couple other relationships that you had to let go because they would not come in with the pentacle. And this is part of the truth. This is part of the clarity. Maybe it's like, if you can't step up to the plate, I'm just going to have to keep looking. And so once you discovered, and you have discovered with previous relationships, that they're just not committable, then you move on because you need something grounded and solid. But this is a special soulmate, okay? So under the Lover's card, and right next to this Five of Swords, I do have the Ten of Pentacles. And guess, look at that card. You see anybody familiar in that card there? What about the Emperor? Okay, so this card is about commitment. It's about security, stability, groundedness. It's about marriage. It's about union between two people. There's pets. There's a child tucked down here. It can be a very family-oriented card. Now, this could be about living together or just, blending families or something like that. But being under the Lovers, I think this is who you have been waiting for, and it is finally coming in. It's just that they're taking their sweet time on committing and actually grounding this relationship. And that makes you wonder. That makes you wonder about the love. I have the Nine of Wands under the Emperor next to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're feeling like worn out, dragged through the mud, at your wit's end, and that's why we got the Knight of Swords on the other side of the Emperor, because you're like, oh my God, are they one of these others just like them? Even though this connection is extremely strong, you're wondering and you're feeling worn out, like, oh, do I have to go through this again? And you're looking back at that Ten of Pentacles. You're really hoping this is the one. But you know what? I got the other half of the reading to go. Let's see what these say. Look what's right next to the Emperor, the Hierophant. Okay, I need 3 more cards. Finish this reading, please, for Cancers. Okay. All right. Okay, the Six of Pentacles right next to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're wondering, are they just breadcrumbing you? You're starting to get a little like, I'm not going to say paranoid because you have every right to be feeling this way. It's more like guessing. You're starting to wonder, are they somebody that you're going to have to let go when you finally figure out the truth that they're not committable or not? But you're feeling breadcrumbing. You're feeling like it's an unbalanced relationship. And so this is what's got you like, are you in or are you out? I mean, are you, really in this relationship, or you just got your toe in it, I have the Fool right next to the Six of Pentacles, where your scales are off balance in this relationship. That breadcrumbing throws your scales right off balance. So I have the Fool. And the Fool is the energy of leaping into things without thinking it through, okay? It's fun, it's carefree, it's living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind, dancing along with your head in the clouds. But this is what's happened with a couple of relationships. You end up looking forward. So you start to get involved and you start to look forward like towards commitment and security and the long term. And the other person does not, and that's why you end up coming to the edge of the cliff, okay? So the breadcrumbing, you're wondering, see, it starts with the Queen of Cups. You're really wondering, are they doing the same thing to you that others have done? Is this connection not as strong to them as it is to you? You have lots of questions. I do too, reading this reading. I have the Two of Swords next to the Fool card. So, yeah, you're trying to protect yourself from that Fool's energy. You're trying to go in with your eyes wide open. But your eyes, are bound here, so you're not seeing. Your heart is guarded. Your arms are across your heart and your swords are up. You're very guarded about this Fool's energy. That is not an energy you want to get yourself into. Okay, so you are going in eyes wide open. You're not going in with the blindfold on anymore because you're guarding your heart. You're like, no, I've done it, been there, done that. That doesn't work, and so you're trying to be much more careful. I have the Hierophant under the Six of Pentacles and next to the Emperor. This is part of your questions. I mean, you want to know, hey, because you feel like they're half in and half out of this relationship, and you want to be all in. So the Hierophant is a card for Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Hierophant is about traditional values and morals. It's about groundedness, security, stability. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, do they want to see if this relationship can be long-term? Or are they just in it for, the fun of it? Like in the Fool's energy. You're really wondering this. I have the Five of Cups next to the Hierophant and under the Fool. Yes, your cups have been kicked over. Your cups have been spilled before, and you're very disappointed in past relationships. But there's two full cups right behind you. So in turning around, you can see the hope. And I think, I'm not sure if it's with this relationship. I do think it is, though. I think it is. I think it's just a kind of a rough patch because the Emperor is so stubborn. I think the Emperor likes things to go their way or things to be their idea. So if there's any way to make them feel like this is their idea, you would probably get it much further with the Emperor. So in turning around, you really have the Justice card here, and this is under the Two of Swords and next to the Five of Cups. This is the card for Libra, and there you are. You have your sword up, and your scales are rebalanced from these breadcrumbing relationships, and you're trying to maintain your balance in this relationship, and that's why you have all these questions, and that's why you're going to seek the truth and the clarity about where do they stand in this relationship. Are they going to get up and start moving forward with you or not? So, You've taken control of yourself. You've been rebalanced from previous relationships. Your guardian angels bring in this very strong soulmate, and it's usually for a reason, and it's always for a reason. And you have questions. You're feeling like it's not quite what you want. It's not quite what you need, and it's mostly because they are stubborn. They're strong-willed. I have the Queen of Wands next to the Nine of Wands and right under the Hierophant. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is your energy. You're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings here. And you're holding a sunflower and a cat. You're a very passionate person. This is the most passionate card in the whole deck. It's wherever you put your love, you put your passions. Like whether it's gardens, animals, whether it's people, work. It doesn't matter. If you love something, you're in it all the way. And that's just the kind of person you are. And this is why you need to have your answers. You want to be in this all the way. It's under the Hierophant. You've been just really broken down, worn out from previous relationships. Your passion can get you in trouble at times. But right now, you're in the energy of the Justice too. So you're really trying to keep balance. You're really trying to make informed and thoughtful decisions, and seeking that truth and clarity and moving forward. I have the Devil right next to the Queen of Wands and under the Spilled Cups. So this is the card for Capricorn only because of those horns. That's it. But the energy of this card is toxic. It's like you've been tied to energies that have been tied to someone or something else. Whether it's people or addictions, doesn't matter. It interfered with the relationships, okay? So, the Devil is waving goodbye. It's that toxic energy is not really around you. There's 3 spilled cups. There's 3 people here. Probably had one of them at least has been a third party. And then that Devil card is right next to the 7 of Cups. So here's that confusion in love. Like, what cup do you pick? They all have something to offer, but not one of those cups are the right cups. Okay? Because they all have something in them. They can't hold a lot of love. So, this is what you need to clarify. This is what you need to stay balanced about. Get your answers. Stay out of the energy of the Fool. And just, go right to the Emperor and let them know how you feel and what you need. I feel like this is going to work out. I feel like this is the relationship that you've been waiting for here, that's taken so long to come in. But they are stubborn. They do have that stubborn side. So if your guardian angels and spirit guides brought this person in for you, they have confidence that you'll know, that you can really deal with this energy of the Emperor. Like I say, other people usually don't see that stubborn side. It's usually the ones closest to them. I'm going to take out an angel card. Let's see what kind of advice your guardian angels and spirit guides have for this reading. Or it could be about something else I was not able to cover here. So let's just see what they have to say. One more shuffle. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Alright, where's your card? I think it's up here. It's the 8 of Thought. I'm going to read this card to you. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but it's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. And by freeing yourself here is just ask the questions. Go forth, and you are going to take some action. Because I don't think you're going to be stuck in any breadcrumbing situation again. So, wow. Cancers, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.